My Nugget Studios for your 2018 NFL Week 4 game highlight commentary. We haven't even got the American flag off the field, and Philip Rivers already throwing interceptions. Can I get a make six? The Chargers ain't shit. Touchdown 49ers. We begin out in Chicago where Trey Burton is as wide open as a pair of legs at a sorority house on homecoming for the 39-yard Chicago Bears touchdown. And Mitch Trubisky has released his left testicle on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. Out to Lucas Oil Stadium we go as Andrew, I like to eat Lucky Charms, would find Zach Pascal over the middle for the Colts touchdown. Out to Hotlanta we go where the Falcons are in the swoop zone. Smith gets the handoff, fights his way into the end zone to get the Falcons on the board first. Thank you for calling the Cleveland Pastry Shop. My name is Baker Mayfield. How may I help you? Yes, can I have an order of those apple turnovers as the ball is intercepted by the Oakland Raiders? No. And they took the turnovers to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Your turnovers taste like shit. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders. Now that's a Gruden grinder right there, baby. Bum-ass Eli, I'm the fourth best football player in my family. Manning would find Sterling. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. For the Giants touchdown to get on the board and strike blood first. The Bengals would waste little time looking to respond. As always, Ayo, who the hell's guarding Tyler Eifert? Nobody knows. As Dalton finds Eifert for the touchdown to tie up the game. Out to Arizona we go in a battle of birds as Russell married a hoe and made a housewife. Wilson takes the snap, hands the ball to Mike Davis. And who the hell invited Russell Wilson to the block party? As he throws a block, Mike Davis goes into the end zone to get the Seattle Seahawks on the board first. Back to Indy we go, and much like a botched transgender surgery, the balls did not leave that man. The snap never made it to Andrew Luck. The ball is recovered by Jadeveon Clowney, and it's going to be a defensive Houston Texans touchdown. Just look at the snap. The ball had less airtime than the vertical leap of Vince Wilfork. The ball didn't make it to its destination, much like Amelia Earhart's last trip. Meanwhile, in Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers takes the snap, rolling to his left. He connects with Jimmy Ounce, Jimmy Pound, Jimmy Kilo. No, that's Jimmy Graham for his first score on the year. Touchdown Packers. Out in Los Angeles, the 49ers are in the swoop zone as Kendrick Jason Bourne would catch a 2-yard touchdown to extend the 49ers lead to 14. Meanwhile, in Chicago, Mitch Trubisky takes the snap, looking to his left. He finds...
Here you go, right up. Kendrick Jason Bourne. Like, I don't know, man.
And I never gave birth to a kleptomaniac. Don't tell me my boy's a Robinson. As he find Allen Robinson for the second Chicago touchdown on the day. And now Mitch Trubisky's right testicle is exposed on the Bucs defense. We may not be playing in Houston, but the Dreadlocks have real estate around the country. As Deshaun Watson would find Will Fuller, who would activate his dreadlock powers for the second Houston touchdown
Big deal, Will. That boy like that.
To take the lead against the Colts. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, Philip Now Rivers looking to finally get the Chargers on the board. Looking to his left, Antonio Gates wide open. Apparently he lives in a gated community on the field because the 49ers were not authorized to guard him. Out to Dallas we go, facing a 3-point deficit. Matthew Stafford takes the snap, looking to his right, connects with Golden Tate. Give me your ankles. Then he tells Heath, unplug your controller. You're no longer playing football. Says I don't have to run into the end zone. I am the Lion King. As the Lions take a 7-3 lead. The Bengals find their way into the Pula zone. Rosetta Stone Cubano, motherfucker. And Giovanni Bernard says, can't you see? I got 2 first names. You can't tackle me. As he goes into the end zone to give the Bengals the lead. Think fast. Nick Chubb gets the handoff and he's running away from the Raiders defense the same way an out-of-control team runs away from their family on the episode of Maury.
I really think Nick Chubb that good, though.
End zone for the Cleveland Browns touchdown. Back out to Soldier Field we go, where the Bucs defense don't be knowing where the Bears offense is going, because the drives have never stopped flowing, and you forgot to guard Tariq Cohen as he'd go into the end zone for the 3rd Bears touchdown on the day. And the full attack of Mitch Trubisky is exposed on the Bucs defense. Out to Star Foxborough we go. 3rd and 6. Tom Brady takes the snap, looking to his left and throws up a teardrop pass. It's caught by Cordero Patterson, and they open their Bibles to Chronicles 13 verse 7. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks. And they go into the end zone for the touchdown. Since when did the Patriots have access to the dreadlocks Bible? I don't remember one residing in New England. Bible gates. They must have been spying on somebody. Regardless, touchdown Patriots. The Bucs facing 3rd and 11. Ryan Fitzmagic Patrick takes the snap, but Khalil Mack says Hogwarts does not exist. Harry Potter's just a book, dummy. And it's recovered by the Bucs. But it appears appears that Fitzmagic no longer exists, courtesy of Khalil Mack. I don't know how it took you an entire game to convince somebody that Harry Potter isn't real. A real Gruden grinder would have made sure they knew before the game started. Back to Hotlanta we go. Matt Ryan takes the snap. He's got a man wide open over the middle. That's Logan Paulson to tie up the game for the Falcons. I know a man whose last name rhymes with Paulson. Daniel Carlson! I'd rather have been erased by Thanos than have you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down, dummy! Back to Lambeau. Ron Rodgers takes the snap, hands the ball to Jones for a touchdown. Put the Bills defense in an meeting because they gonna need it. The Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield takes the snap. Play action fake. He's got his tight end over the middle of the field, and it appears the Raiders safeties must have
told you they suck. Well, oh my God.
Because he's split in the middle, and they both fell to the floor. Touchdown Browns, and they celebrate in the worst fusion transformation possible. You know they didn't transform the right way. They got the fat trunk. Back to Chicago we go. Mitch Trubisky takes the snap, looking towards the end zone on his left. Bellamy's as wide open as a...
He said, you know they didn't transfer the right way. They got the fat trumps.
National cavity after a night with Mandingo as he throws his full touchdown on the day. Not only is his nutsack released, his left ass cheek is now released, and it appears the necrophilia is beginning out at Soldier Field. 2-point conversion. We don't fuck with North Carolina. We got Duke Johnson who runs it into the end zone to give the Browns a 10-point lead. Back to Hotlanta we go. Andy Dalton Castle takes the snap, looking to go deep. He's got John Ross. I'm too speedy for my feet, too speedy for my cleats. I got a 14-40. Touchdown, Bengals. Back to Oakland we go. Derek Vehicle takes the snap on 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to go deep. He throws a 13-ounce of weed down to Martavis Bryant. And oh my Lord, he might just be clean. He dropped it. I can't believe he dropped the ball. Everybody in Oakland is asking themselves, what happened to his head? Back to Star Foxborough we go, and Tannehill's back to take the snap. But damn it, Pidgeot used tailwind. Oh, good Lord, the ball was snapped over his head. It's going to be recovered by Kyle Van Noy of the Patriots, and it's returned to the 20-yard line. And on the very next play, James White would get the handoff, and he would tell one Dolphins defender, give me your ankles, and he'd break his ankle from the east to the west, back to the east, back to the west, carry it all the way to the end zone for the Patriots touchdown.
Go out, man. You know
they're going to look at the field. Continues in Chicago as Mitch Trubisky would pitch the ball to Bellamy to go into the end zone for his 5th touchdown on the day. And his right ass cheek is now exposed. Derek Vehicle looking to drive the Raiders offense into the end zone. He looks to the left. There's no passengers, but in the right, he's got one. It's Armani Exchange Cooper for the Raiders touchdown. We may be in Tennessee, but in Wentz, Philadelphia. Born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Carson Wentz take the snap, finding Jordan Matthews, 56-yard TD. The defense looked like fools. Touchdown, Eagles. Back to Hotlanta. Matt Ryan would take the snap on 3rd and 1, looking to his left, and he'd find Calvin. Make sure there's no Samuses around, because my last name is Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons, to tie up the game before the half. Back to Soldier Field we go. Ryan Fitzpatrick takes the snap, looking to get back his Fitzmagic, but the ball's intercepted by Eddie Jackson. That's the end of Fitzpatrick on the season. Jameis, put down the crab legs. Put on your helmet. Meanwhile, down in
just to get in there and do nothing to.
Blake Bortles takes the snap, throws the ball over the middle to TJ. I don't whisper, I yell dead. And he goes into the end zone for the Jaguars touchdown. David Johnson puts on the rubber, applies the lube, and penetrates the defense of the Seattle Seahawks to get the Arizona Cardinals the lead. Back to Lucas Oil Stadium we go as Andrew Lucky Charms trying to get back into the game, but J.J. Watt activated TM54 false swipe, stripped them of the ball. The Texans recover the ball inside the 10-yard line. Back out to Jerry World we go. Dak Prescott fakes the jet sweep to Cole Beasley, connects with Ezekiel Elliott, and he must be going through transition because he's got more blockers than transgender medication, and he goes into the end zone for a 38-yard Dallas Cowboy touchdown to give them the lead. What did I tell you? We them boys, maybe we don't need Sean Lee because we got Dak, we got Zeke. Maybe Dad's gonna come back and throw up the X, but it don't matter because we them boys, we go win the game, then we go into the Super Bowl. The Texans would open their Bibles to Revelation Dreadlocks 1 verses 18. Take that transgender medication that Ezekiel Elliott just used and give it to Laverne Cox, as there's absolutely no counter for the Dreadlocks as Deshaun Watson would find DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. Back to Los Angeles, Philip Now Rivers takes the snap, looking to his right. Austin Elker says, "You can't guard me, dummy." Touchdown Chargers. Giovanni Bernard still paying homage to Joe Mixon, and he's treating defenses the way Mixon would treat women in college. He punches the ball right into the end zone to give the Bengals the lead once again. 2-point conversion time to activate your dreadlock powers as Melvin Gordon catches a 2-yard reception from Philip Now Rivers to cut their deficit to 3. The Patriots now in the home zone. Rosetta Stone Chinese motherfucker as Tom Brady looking to his left. He finds Philip Dorsett in the end zone for the Patriots touchdown, and it appears the necrophilia is out in Star Foxborough as well. Out in Indianapolis, there's a little bit of history as Thomas Jefferson's first grade classmate Adam Vinatieri would kick the ball through the uprights, and it's good. Not only is it a field goal made for the Colts, this kick would make Adam Vinatieri the NFL's all-time leading field goal maker. I know a man who can't ever become the NFL's all-time leading field goal maker. Zane Gonzalez. I would rather be a Nazi soldier asleep on the beaches of Normandy on D-Day than have you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down. Meanwhile, in Jacksonville, Isaiah Crowell does not activate his dreadlock powers, and he learns that you can't shoot bullets with your gun on safety. 2 points for your mistakes, dummy, as the Jaguars get the safety. Jameis Winston takes over in the third quarter looking for a miracle, but the ball's going to be disrupted by Khalil Mack and intercepted by Danny Trevathan, returning the ball towards the right, and he's going to be caught in some sort of genjutsu that takes him a long time to break out of at the 40-yard line. But it's a turnover for the Bucs. Khalil Mack made another play, John. He might just be a Gruden grinder, John. The Chargers in the period-colored zone once again. Philip Now Rivers takes the snap, and there's still no answer for the dreadlock powers. Melvin Gordon goes into the end zone to give the Chargers a lead. Back out to the Windy City, and the necrophilia has not stopped. Say it with me now, because the Bucs may be dead, but they're still getting fucked as Mitch Trubisky will throw his 6th touchdown on the day to Taylor Gabriel. And not only is he rubbing his nutsack, he's rubbing his ass all over the Buccaneers defense. In Wentz, Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. He got his favorite target back in little time. You're gonna see Carson Wentz throwing the ball to Alshon Jeffrey for the Eagles touchdown to extend their lead to 2 scores. Back out to Oakland we go. Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield takes the snap, play action fake, throws the ball to the ordained minister Jarvis John the Baptist Landry, who takes the entire Raiders defense to the altar. Bless him then. Touchdown Browns. Following 4 consecutive field goals, the Saints finally march into the end zone as Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura goes in untouched for the Saints touchdown. Back to Star Foxborough we go. Tom Brady takes the snap, looking to his left. Throws up a teardrop pass to James. I may be black, but the Patriots keep me on the roster because my last name is White. Touchdown Patriots. In Lucas Oil Stadium, Deshaun Watson takes the snap and says, "This time I'll give the dreadlocks a rest," as he runs the ball into the end zone himself to give the Texans a 28-10 lead. Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield looking to throw the ball, but no, somebody used TM46 thief. He was strip sacked, and it's recovered by the Raiders. Who the hell needs a Khalil Mack when you got defensive men who are Gruden grinders? That's a lie, John. Just look at the stats. Khalil Mack got more stats across the board than your entire defense. Admit it, he's a Gruden grinder, you big dummy. We remain in Oakland. Derek Vehicle trying to turn the turnover into points. He takes the snap. He's got a man over the middle. It's Jared. I go in the kitchen and I love to cook. Touchdown Raiders. They cut their deficit to 1 score. Back to Lucas Oil Stadium we go. Andrew Lucky Charms takes the snap. He's got a man on the right. It's Hines. And he tells Tyrann Mathieu, "Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick." He gets away with the offensive pass interference, but the refs don't see it. Their eyes are just for decoration. Touchdown Colts. 2nd and 12 down in Duval. Blake Bortles takes the snap, throws the ball to his right. He's got Dante Moncrief, and he takes the jet fuel and carries the Jets all the way to Cinnabar Island because he just burned the cornerback. Somebody get him a burn heel. Touchdown Jaguars. Here come the Cowboys. Dak fakes the ball to Zeke. He's got his man in the end zone. Touchdown Cowboys to extend their lead When I tell you, we them boys, at first I thought it was Jason Witten, but I forgot that he retired. Regardless, we up by 2 scores. We them boys, we going to the Super Bowl. Out to Los Angeles we go. The San Francisco 49ers still trying to fight back in this battle for California, as all you had to do was find a wide open receiver, CJ, and CJ, I like to masturbate and beat hard, throws the ball to his man for an 80-plus yard touchdown. Think fast. Marcus Mariota takes the snap, trying to bring the Titans back at home. He says, you know what? Fuck everybody else. I'll call my own number. Dials voicemail, dives into the end zone, gets a touchdown for the Titans. In the battle of the birds, the Seahawks are going to continue to strike blood as Mike Davis goes into the end zone to give the Seahawks a touchdown lead. To kick off the fourth quarter, evidently the twerk team has infiltrated the pool area in Jacksonville. But I must say, she's trying to shake what her mama gave her. Well, she better call her mama and ask for some more, because this has got to be one of the flattest asses I've seen on display in quite some time. Get the Brazilian butt man on the phone at once. Down to Hotlanta we go, and Matt Ryan's trying to regain the lead, and evidently the Cincinnati Bengals, it's too hot for them, because they forget to guard right. If they had their right guard, they could have possibly stopped the touchdown, but Calvin Ridley got into the end zone for his second time today. Back to Star Foxborough we go, where we don't fuck with Xbox, we play PlayStation, as Sony Michel would go into the end zone for the Patriots, and it appears that the necrophilia has not stopped. Say it with me now. Why that is, you might ask? Because the Dolphins may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. Thank you for choosing Ford Motors. How may I help you? Yeah, I'm just looking for a Ford F-450. Also, you're saying you need a truck, as Kerryon Johnson runs over a cowboy and goes into the end zone for the Detroit Lions. Crab legs, crab legs. Watch the crab legs. Looking for my main man, Cameron. What? Crab legs, crab legs. Watch the crab legs. Finally scored a touchdown on them, as the Buccaneers have finally gotten into the end zone for the first time today. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. Out in Duval, the Jets have finally landed in the end zone. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. Think fast. Out in Arizona, Josh Rosen looking to get his first touchdown on his career. Launches the ball towards the end zone. He's got a man. It's Chad Williams for the 22-yard touchdown to tie up the game. Out in Oakland, it's time to play a game. A children's game, that is, as Carlos hides and seeks the end zone to give the Browns a 1-point lead. Think fast. Eric Ebron's wide open, and Andrew Lucky Charms finds him for the Colts touchdown. Pikachu, use quick attack. Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura activates his dreadlock powers to fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Here wins Philadelphia. Fuck Philadelphia, Marcus Mariota says. He says this is Nashville. We score touchdowns and we drink Tennessee whiskey. Touchdown, Titans. They take the lead. Out to Oakland we go. I'm a little hungry. I want some grub, says Nick Chubb. He gets the handoff. Give me your ankle, dummy. Breaks the ankles of an Oakland Raider and runs into the end zone to give the Browns a 42-34 lead. Out in the middle lane, Saquon Barkley turns into a Pidgeotto. Use HMO to fly. Saquon takes flight and goes into the end zone for the Giants touchdown. But look at the replay. This man had a hole that was gaping. What was the purpose of taking flight? I mean, you probably just did it for the spectacularness of getting on the sports in the top 10. But did this help the Giants come back and win? Absolutely not. Out in Star Foxborough, the necrophilia might have stopped as an elderly man put an end to it. As Frank Gore tells one defender, get your bitch ass off me, pussy. Goes into the end zone for the Dolphins. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. Under 3 minutes left to go. The 49ers trying to make a comeback, but all you had to do was protect the ball, CJ, as the ball's intercepted by the Chargers. They're inside the 20. They're going to put the game away. Where the hell is CJ? Oh, shit, it's Big Smoke. Where the hell did Big Smoke come from? Nonetheless, we're down in Dallas. Matthew Stafford finds golden shower tape to give the Lions the lead with 2:19 left to play. The Saints only need 2 first downs to put the game away, but Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura says, fuck that, I'm going to do it myself. Get off of me, pussy! And he activates his dreadlock powers. Oh, and the Saints go marching in to the end zone. They're going to win the game. Out in Arizona, John Adams, Mav Tudor, Phil Dawson lines up for a 45-yard field goal, but it's going to be wide to the right. It's no good. Down in Dallas, the Cowboys get off their knees. They say, wait a minute, we're not the Falcons. We don't blow leads. As Dak Prescott finds Ezekiel Elliott down the sideline to put the Cowboys in field goal range. Oh, my God. God! Dak threw the ball to Zeke. This is too much for me. I can't contain myself. This is like Viagra. The game is absolutely out of reach. But what would a chiseled Adonis commentary be without some vintage Eli Manning? He turns the ball over, fumbles on the play. It's recovered by the Saints. Now we can say the game is officially over. 52 seconds left to play in Lucas Oil Stadium. Andrew Lucky Charms finds his man over the middle. When I eat my hot dogs, I like to eat it with Heinz ketchup. Finds Heinz in the end zone to bring them within 2 points. And for the 2-point conversion, Andrew Lucky Charms doesn't like to play checkers. He likes to play chess to Rodgers as he finds Rodgers in the end zone to tie up the game. 34 seconds left to play. Gruden's teeth are grinding. Derek Vehicle's car is cooking as he finds Jared Cook for the clutch touchdown with 30 seconds left to go. For the 2-point conversion, Derek Vehicle takes the snap and he says it's about time we get an education, because get connected for free with the White People Connection. Get connected for free, Derek Vehicle, to Jordy Nelson for the 2-point TD. The Raiders tie up the game at 42. For the Jaguars touchdown to ice the game. 21